I just wanna know where we go from here. I don't want this love to just disappear. Lord, I need you to feel this atmosphere.
Oh, I'm in so much pain. I tried Pilates for the first time yesterday. Everything hurts. Chest, my arms, my back. That were parts of my back that I've clearly never touched because I feel things that I've never felt before. My inner thigh. Oh, I can't even lift my leg all the way up. My glutes hurt so bad. My obliques, my muffin top, my love handles. Everything hurts. Anyways, happy Sunday. I should go on a walk today because the way my inner thigh is so tight and hurting, it's bad. And it's only my right leg that's that bad. My left is not. My right leg is the one that last night I was having the severe muscle cramps in my inner thigh, like so bad I was holding a wall and screaming at my friend's house. It was giving labor pains. I've never experienced anything like that in my life. It was not like a Charlie horse. This was different. I just finished grocery shopping and I'm just thinking about something and I wanted to share because you guys only see the journey that I've shared thus far. You didn't see anything prior to. You didn't see the things I've struggled with, the food addiction, binge eating, all these things. You never saw any of that. But I say that because like just walking out of Aldi just now, I'm like, the fact that I can go in grocery stores and walk out without having chips is amazing to me. Like, chips, girl, what chips? Just months ago, I did not go one single day without eating a full $4 bag of chips. Never. Every day I had my chip of the day. It felt like chip of the day. There's sometimes I would get 3 different bags and eat one full one, eat half of one and half of another because I wanted all those flavors. Yeah. I couldn't even just pick one. So the fact that I can even grocery shop on a weekly basis and chips are not a part of my weekly routine is mind-blowing. And if you would have showed me 6 months ago what I'd be doing right now, I would have said, how this thing has such a stronghold on me. Food has such a stronghold on me that there's no way I can even fathom a life where I don't need this every single day. Now your thing may be different. Everyone has something different, but for me, chips were a necessity to each day. It was literally the last year that it just went crazy. It went haywire. And I was eating like that every single day. After having full meals all day and the night off with a $4 bag of chips and then some. The fact that I can grocery shop every week and chips won't even be in the cart. I can go days without eating chips, weeks without eating chips and be fine. I do have them every now and then, absolutely. I absolutely do. And that's fine. But the point is, even going one day is something I wasn't doing before. Going a week is something I've probably never done in my adult life, to be honest. When I did my first weight loss journey back in college, 2017, the way I would learn to portion control is I would go to Walmart, get a big bag of Doritos, and put it in individual Ziploc bags, serving by serving by serving. So I was like, I'm not eating chips on this journey. I'm going to have chips every single day, but I'm just going to have a serving of them every single day, which is fine. But that's how much, it was never, ever, 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 ever the plan to cut chips out of my life because I love chips. So that was never, ever the plan. Now to be at a point where I can cut them out for periods of time and be fine and not even think of it, it's just mind-blowing to me. If you struggle with food addiction and things like that, everyone has something different. But this is just to say, like, it won't always be like this. in your worst moment, it's so important to think like it won't always be like this. It won't always be like this. Poor eating habits have been in my family for generations. I have generations and generations of obesity, food addiction, all those things, generations of it. Generations of it. And it ends with me. It ends with me. Just in awe, just thinking about it. I don't feel like food controls my life anymore. I genuinely feel like food does not control my life anymore. Do I have so many areas that I'm working on and I plan to grow in? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I no longer feel like food controls me. I no longer feel like I have to bow down to every craving that I have and bow down to every desire that I have when it comes to food. I no longer have to do that. I feel confident in being able to say no when I want to say no and moving on when I want to move on. I still eat stuff here and there. I just had Golden Chick. I literally just ate Golden Chick a second ago. And that's fine. But I ate a regular meal at Golden Chick. I didn't go get a wing combo plus a chicken sandwich on the side plus an extra fry. Like, I feel like food doesn't control me. I'm able to eat in moderation in normal amounts within a certain limit and not feel out of control with eating. I'm in awe at the way God is moving in my life in regards to that, and He can do the same for you. He can do the same for you. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Okay, don't laugh at me, but for the last 2 days, I was fully convinced that I had rhabdo. I think it's like rhabdomyolysis, something like that, which is basically like muscle death. Let me read it so I can give you the accurate. It's a serious condition where muscle tissues break down, releasing its contents into the blood, which can cause kidney damage. Symptoms include muscle pain, tenderness, and weakness, as well as dark or tea-colored urine. Causes include extreme physical exertion, trauma, high body temperature, certain medications, genetic medical conditions. I fully believed that I had this because if you watched last week's video, I told you about that severe cramp that I got in my inner thigh at the night after Pilates. And I had that severe cramp on Saturday. Well, Sunday, I've had such an intense pain in that same area, and I also couldn't lift my leg up in a 90-degree angle, like by myself. I had to manually pick my leg up all the way because it was weak. So it was weak and it was in pain. So I'm like, that sounds like muscle death if you ask me. It's not funny because it's very fatal if you don't catch it soon enough. I have an annual visit on Thursday, and I was just trusting and believing that that wasn't what I had. I was like, okay, it's either that or the cramp was so severe that it hurt my muscles in that leg. So it has to, they're probably like bruised or something. So they just have to calm down with a little rest and then it'll be okay. Hinging on the fact that that's not what I had and I'm just paranoid. So, yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. I was like, but was that workout really that intense for me to be experiencing something like that? I don't think so. I think that I did not do proper stretching after the workout, and then I had that severe cramp for a span of 5 minutes so that my muscles were hurting and sore afterwards. I think that's what it was. If you use your Google doctorate degree, you'll find out that you got 25 days left. Anyways, so my workouts this week will not include leg day. I think I need to really rest my leg further. Walking doesn't really stress it. It's when I try to move my leg up and down or bend and squat in weird positions and stuff. That's when I feel it the most. So yeah, today we're gonna walk. We're good, baby. We're good. I've already been decreeing and declaring that Jehovah Rapha step in. Whatever it is, be healed. I can't roast it like I used to, y'all. I can't roast it like I used to since I laid my burdens down. But yeah, I can't roast it like I used to. I used to never have this much pain issues and random things happening to me. But lately, my goodness. He's like, oh, you're too young to have knee pain. I thank God I don't have knee pain. Glory! But I got foot pain, so what does it matter? But I do have a couple of brands reaching out to me about different pain management stuff. So prepare to see that in the coming weeks because I'm excited to try these two things out for recovery purposes. I'm very excited to try that out. I think it's going to be helpful in my journey. So I will share that with you guys. Fine. And then this one, I can bring it here and then I have to force to get it up here because right here, it feels weak. It feels weak. I was using heat pads yesterday to calm it down and yeah, but we're okay. Let's go get to work. I will see y'all later. My first meal of the day. Bye. Good morning, baby. We're adding one mini cucumber. Crispy chicken salad comes out to 54 grams of protein with 5 grams of fiber and it's 482 calories. Let's eat. Okay, let's see if this even tastes good with the ranch powder and yogurt. So I've only done that for dip. Let's see. We can get down with that. Okay, I changed my mind. I will not eat it again. I stomached it today, would not do it again. I'm gonna stick with the regular ranch that I buy. Say hi, girls.
Hi, girls.
Right, here's the dinner. We have rice, green beans, and some sausage. This comes out to 28 grams of protein. Ended up having a ratio, so we're ending with 165 grams of protein, 25 grams of fiber, and 99 carbs for today. So that's a great day.
I'll remain in you, Lord, and all I do, I'll remain in you, 'cause you're my shelter, anchor.
Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. I'm happy to announce that nothing is wrong with me. I'm just sitting here working. I have quite a bit of things to do today, so I pulled out my daily planner. I use my daily only when I have a lot that I want to get done and kind of want to stay on track. We've done Bible study, work, I watched a sermon, an immersive reading, and listening to an audiobook, cooked breakfast, put the laundry in the wash, packed my daughter's bag before she left, and now we're on just working again. We're gonna go make our first meal of the day, which I think I'm gonna do protein waffles and some turkey sausage. I haven't had protein waffles in a long time, and y'all know I was eating them things like crazy for a second. I used to batch make them and freeze them. Right now I'm reading The Other Mistress by Shanora Williams. I've read a few of her books. She is a Black author who writes thriller, she writes romance. I personally have only read her thriller books. I've only read 2, which is The Wife Before and Whispers of the Lake. This one, The Other Mistress, it said it was a thriller, but it's not giving thriller so far. Granted, I'm 89 pages in. I got this one on my library app, and I got the ebook and I got the audio so I can immersive read. I love immersive reading. I love it, I love it, I love it. So listening to it while I'm reading at the same time. I got both of the books from my library. I think it's getting somewhere though. I think it's gonna get to the part that's, you know, but it's not giving thriller so far. Huge shout out to EarthChimp for reaching out to let me try one of their products. I chose the vanilla vegan protein powder. They also have chocolate and unflavored. Here is the final product. They have 3 waffles. I also made 2 turkey sausages on the side. 20 out of the 37 grams of protein and 5 out of the 8 grams of fiber come from the EarthChimp protein powder. Then with everything combined, sausages included, we have 47 grams of protein in this meal. I might be a weirdo, but I often eat waffles and pancakes with no syrup. So we're gonna try it without, and then I'll put some syrup with it. Oh, these don't need syrup. I like more of a soft sweet than an over the top sweetness. For the full effect. So if you're also interested in trying out a protein powder that is clean, vegan, no sugar added, has probiotics and fiber, check my description box for the link to the Amazon and go ahead and use my coupon code for 10% off your order as well. Okay, let's sit down and eat so I can go ahead and really get into it. All right, we're getting our walk in with our little cheerleader. Thank you, baby. Honestly, I was gonna skip it. And say, oh well. But I've been itching to get back to reading my book, so I said might as well start walking so you can read, and then we'll cook and eat dinner at 6 o'clock. I got the audio going and I'm reading it off my phone. But I was like, you're itching to read anyway. Why don't you go ahead and get this walk in and quit playing? Same as yesterday, rice, sausage, and green beans. I love a rice and sausage combo. No gravy, no juice, no nothing. I just love this combo. All right, I'm about to end today with a ratio yogurt, and we'll end up with 145 grams of protein. Good morning, y'all. Happy Thursday. It has been a morning. It was thundering and raining all throughout the early morning hours. And when I started work, it was still doing the same. Girl Paisley was on my lap. She is terrified of thunder. So I was working with her on my lap. But then our power went off. It wasn't even raining when the power went off. But I just saw that it's actually because of a car accident, it said. So I took a pause from work. Didn't have no internet, and now I'm on my lunch break headed to my doctor's appointment. Y'all, guess what? Your girl woke up today and stepped on the scale. 304.8 pounds. We are about to bust through these 300s like we stole something. You hear me? Taking the door off the hinges and knocking on 200. $2.99 coming soon. Yes, ma'am. We should be out of 300s before the end of this year. I'm pretty much averaging a pound a week, basically, if not less, which is fine by me. My lifestyle is reflecting what I want to have as a life, and the weight loss is resulting from that. So I'm happy. If I can get out of 300 pounds by December 31st, what? Even though the year was off to a great start and then we had a rocky middle, jumped back in, and that'll still be like 45 pounds lost this year if I can get there, which I'm confident that I can. So that's great. We're heading to my annual physical, so we'll see what their scale says. They're always different. There's always a discrepancy there. But on my doctor's scale, when I first came in November of last year, I was 345.6 pounds. I also finished reading Shonora Williams' The Other Mistress last night. I was not a fan. I've read 2 of her books before. The first one I read was The Wife Before. I loved that one. Ate it up. So then I also read Whispers of the Lake. I didn't like that one as much, but it was still a good story, still a good book. But this Other Mistress one, I wasn't a fan at all. I wasn't a fan. I did finish it, so I was curious to know what was going on. But it really didn't keep me. For a little bit, I was intrigued, like, oh, yes. But then it just got kind of redundant with this girl and her being so passive, like, girl, you're weak in the knees, stand up. But I have one more by her that I'm going to read. I think it's The Bitter Truth. I'm going to read that one probably starting today or this week. But let's get on to this appointment, and I will catch up with y'all afterwards. Bye. That was the most irritating experience at this doctor I've had, and I've been here for a little over a year. Let me drive away. You hear my music? I had to put gospel on in my ear to regulate myself. Like, I had to, because I was so irritated. Not with the appointment part. Had a great nurse. A doctor came in, she did her due. Cool. That was great. That was fine. I mean, he did have to use both arms, but I'm not scared of needles. I told him, like, I'm okay. Like, I was giving him grace. I wasn't worried about that. I get here, I go to the front desk to pay the $20 copay that I'm expecting to pay, and he said, oh, nothing, you're good. So I sat down. I'm like, okay. The guy, he's doing one arm, he stuck the arm, he didn't get it right, so he's like having to go side by side, and he finally got it, and it was dripping like very slow, so it took forever. But I wasn't tripping. That kind of things don't bother me. And he was like, okay, you're gonna hate me, but I have to do your other arm for these other vials. And I'm like, that's fine. Whatever you have to do, let's do the other arm. But when he was about to get ready to do it, the lady from the front desk came in, and he was like, she said, did you get my text? And he was like, no, what text? She took him out in the hallway, and they talked, and he came back in, and he was like, yeah, so your appointment today is gonna be $260. I was like, what? I said, why? And he was like, I don't know. They just told me the price. If you want to go to billing, I can walk you over there. So he walked me up to the front desk. How is it $200-something? And she's like, you haven't met your deductible. I said, I've never met my deductible since I've been coming here, and my copays are $20. And she's like, no, it says 20% co-insurance. I was like, no, it doesn't. I said, you want me to go get my card out the room so you can see everything? She's like, yeah. I went to get my card and brought it back to her. And I'm like, my copays are $20. I've been coming here for over a year. My last annual was here. How is it suddenly 20% co-insurance and I'm paying $200-something for this appointment? I did not raise my voice with her. I did not get loud with her, nothing, because I knew, one, she got the information from verification, and she had to communicate that down. So it's not his fault, it's not her fault. So I was trying not to get upset. So I literally, she was like, no, you're right. It's going to be $20 plus $26 for the labs, because the labs go towards your deductible. I said, okay, that's fine. I think I remember paying that last annual. I'm fine with that. I'm fine paying for the labs. $46 instead of $200-something is a big difference. I'm okay with that. When I got back to the room, the nurse who was getting my blood, he was like, did you get that figured out? And I was like, yeah. And I went in the room and I literally just got my AirPod and put it in. When I was at the table talking to the woman, I was praying in my head, like, Lord, just help me through this moment. Keep me. I don't want to come out of character. I don't like to get mad at forward-facing people when it's not them. It's people behind the scenes. Because how did I call y'all yesterday and talk to someone in billing? You said one thing. I get here, your front desk people are doing what you said, which is, oh, no, it's nothing. And now y'all are coming back saying something else. And they're having to call you again to say, hey, this isn't right. And I didn't come out of character, so I'm happy about that. But this is a friendly reminder to don't let people or situations get you out of character. We are to be the salt and light of this earth, display the love of God to people, and that's why I made sure to let her know and him know. I said, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. When he saw me in there, when he came back in the room and I was listening to my music, trying to regulate, and he came back to draw my blood, I'm like, I'm not worried. It's not you. I was like, I'm not mad at you. I'm trying to listen to music to keep myself level, and that's it. I've never had to do something like that in public. but I just felt myself getting worked up. And since I'm not familiar with expressing anger a lot, so it usually comes out as emotional. Like I will start crying. So instead of expressing anger towards other people, it's like it will hold in here, and then I'll just cry it out, and then I'll be okay. I'm like, I'm about to cry in these people's office because I felt it coming. I was about to start crying. When I got back to the room by myself, I was about to start crying. The thing is, if I had to pay it and I knew about it, okay, I have to pay it. I want to get the visit, I have to pay it. But unexpectedly, literally in the middle of an appointment, having to pay almost $300 all of a sudden, no ma'am, not in this economy. Not in this economy. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. There you go.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
God bless him. Y'all not about to mess up my mood. God is still good, and he's still seated on the throne, and he sits high and looks low. Okay. Jesus paid it all. And you want me to pay $200-something? He paid it all. What I'm paying for? What I'm paying for? He paid it all. Get behind thee. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's how you turn it around quickly. An incident that happens at 11 a.m. is not going to be in my mind and my heart at 2 p.m. It's on and it's done with. It's done with. Done. So my labs are already back, and my A1C is 5.53. It says the reference range is 0 to 5.7. Yep. So I'm in normal range. I'm telling you, since I was 14, I was in pre-diabetic numbers. It's been several hours later. We ate our Chick-fil-A. I folded my 2 loads of laundry. I'm finishing editing this video, and while that's exporting, I'm gonna get my walk in a little bit, and then we'll eat dinner. For dinner, I think I'm just gonna do like a hodgepodge plate. It's been a nice break of a week, it feels. So I've just been doing cardio only because I had a little scare. Just been doing a little walk, and I just turned it into this whole week's gonna be cardio. I'm excited because next week, from Thanksgiving on, I'm off 6 days in a row. 6 days in a row. I'm gonna get a lot done on those days. A lot done. I'm gonna rest too. Hey y'all, happy Friday. It's actually almost 5 p.m. My first time picking up the camera today. It's just been one of those weeks. I've been in mommy mode and worker mode all day. That's how our week has been. This is gonna be the first week of this challenge where, yeah, I'm not getting 5 workouts in. Pretty much not doing anything. The only thing that I've stuck with this entire week is calorie deficit. That's the only one. I didn't even come back on camera last night. We did cardio Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but I'm honestly not doing it today. And tomorrow, probably not doing it tomorrow. Probably not doing it tomorrow either. I've enjoyed stepping back a little bit for this week, and it was needed. I think I needed it. My body needed it. After the scare I had with my leg, baby, I needed it, because that right there, I was horrified. I'm trying to get down a new study schedule, and I do 100% notice the difference in my mood when I'm not using the gym as one of my releases. I have other releases. One is the good Lord. We are home. But the gym was a great physical release for overstimulation and anything that I experienced in the day, stress, whatever. And I haven't had that this week, so I definitely have noticed a difference. So I am excited to get back to the gym. But I'm just taking this week as it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm still actively losing weight. Like I said, I reached a new low yesterday, so that's great. And I need some rest, child. Which I'm not really resting, but I am resting from that aspect. I definitely got a lot more sleep this week. I still been waking up to do Bible study and a little bit of editing in the morning. Right now, we're about to go inside. I promised my daughter we'd make pizzas tonight, so I'm making her a mini pizza, a naan bread pizza. I wasn't really feeling pizza, so I just picked up a rotisserie at HEB. I'm gonna bust down on that rotisserie. Pizza just didn't sound substantial enough. I want something that's gonna, so I'm gonna eat that rotisserie chicken. Yeah, I don't know what this vlog's gonna turn out to be. I really don't, because I feel like I didn't do anything this week. I literally didn't do anything this week. I didn't do anything this week. Let me see. Let me check my habit tracker. I still been tracking, so let me see. This week, we've drunk water consistently, hit our water goal every day this week. We've hit a calorie deficit every day this week. What about my sleep goal? My watch just isn't tracking properly with sleep, so this isn't even accurate. It's saying 1 hour. It's always 1 hour. Some of them say 6 and 7. So I've hit my sleep goal. I'm going to say every day this week because I've been sleeping. This challenge has been great. It's really shown me that I can. I absolutely can. It's a realistic challenge I chose for myself to build habits. Like, there's going to be weeks in 2026, 2027, 2028 where things will look a little different. But the purpose is that I have these habits in place to where it's easy to go back to them because they're habitual. Like, I've been missing, now that I've built the habit of waking up at 4 a.m. and going to the gym, I've been missing it. So now I want to get back to it quicker rather than me spiraling and continuing down a path of, oh, I don't care about this. Oh, I can just leave here. I can just slack here. And then you end up back to square one. Like, no, I'm already ready to go back to the gym. I'm already excited to get back to it. And yes, this week has been nice being able to sleep in later and do all that, but I'm ready to get back to it. I enjoy it. So here's my rotisserie. I'm about to eat right out of this thing. Absolutely. I'm literally just about to munch on this chicken just like this, and I'm about to take my very last exam of this entire degree. It's my advanced financial management class, and I'm taking my last exam. It's not due to December 8th, but I'm ahead on. I did all my assignments in advance, so now we just need to do this exam and I'm done. That'll close the chapter of this collegiate career for the rest of my life. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My first master's is in social work. I'm a social worker. I have my social work license, and I'm studying right now to get my clinical social work license, which I take that test sooner rather than later. And then this degree is my master's in business administration with a focus in healthcare administration. So yeah, that's the end of my college career forever. I've been in school since I graduated high school. Jehovah Tiskanu. Let me cut this little wire off my gun. Take the shackles off her feet so she can dance. That's so insensitive. Let me stop. All right, so I basically ate a leg, a wing. I ate a leg, a wing, and some of the breast. About to have ratio yogurt. Hold up, let me log my food in. Good morning, happy Saturday. We're up to get a little editing done before I go to the event today. Going to a gym's grand opening. It's a women's gym in Dallas. Saw it on Instagram. I brought it up at the Pilates last week, and Mariah was busy. She has a conference today, and Bree was like, I'm down, so we're going. I'm gonna at least get all my footage imported into Final Cut Pro. Even if I can't edit a lot right now, I want to at least get everything on the timeline and change the color board presets, and that'll be enough just to get a little start. Good morning. I already talked to y'all this morning, but good morning, happy Saturday. I know we talked a little this morning, but I couldn't get my little yell on. We are headed to the gym opening. I love women. I love supporting women, so thought I'd come check it out. A woman, a mom, doing the doggone thing, running a women's gym. Like, come on, Miss Ma'am, you better do it. Excited to go. I'm trying to get out the house. I'm a homebody at heart, and I love to be by myself in the house. But this year, 2025, really started at the end of last year. I told myself, like, girl, no, it was building community. Building community. That's what life is about. Building community. We're not called to walk this life by ourselves. I'm an introvert. I recharge by being at home by myself, and I do not feel lonely. I can be alone and not feel lonely at all. There's not one time where he fails, not one time where he lies. Do you hear me?
Cause there is not one time where you feel, not one time where you lie.
Fun fact, I played violin growing up. Fun fact! I played violin for 7 years.
Guide me, oh yeah.
Make me see clear.
Make me see clearly. Guide me, so I can have my peace of mind.
So I can have my peace of mind.
So
Thank you.
to give you all the accolades, I can give you all the accolades, cause nobody fi be, nobody fi do this. Looking at the things you done for me, it don't give me a new philosophy. Say I no need to worry, cause I have somebody like nobody.
That was really beautiful. Now we gotta get about this parking lot. We're just leaving the grand opening for Eleva Fit Studio, or Eleva Fit Studio in Dallas. It is a woman-owned, Latina-owned fitness studio for women. That's just so beautiful. I support moms, women in general, starting businesses like this. So if you're in Dallas and that's something that you're looking for, you know, private training, semi-private training, group training, those kind of things, definitely check it out. I will leave her Instagram right here, Eleva Fit Studio. There's also other vendors that were there that were just great. I've been interested in trying out meal prep, and they have a company, Meal Prep Solutions, located in Irving, Texas, and I have a meal from them. I haven't eaten it yet, but I'm gonna eat that for lunch today. I've been wanting to try their meal preps out, so now I get to taste it before I place an order. They do healthy meal prep. They make their own seasoning, so they control the sodium in their seasonings. They do clean oils, you know, avocado, olive oil, those kind of things. And they have all the macros and nutrients listed on all their foods before you order them. I definitely will try them out for a full week. So you guys will see that in the next coming months or whatever, where I do just a full week of eating meal prep, because I love local businesses. Right now we're headed to Half Price Bookstore. I love hitting a little bookstore when I'm out and about. I love it. I'm going to the big one. Since I'm in Dallas, I'm going to the one on Northwest Highway. It's a big location. Me either.
Everybody loved this one.
Everybody loved it. It was my least favorite. Like one of. I read all her starting ones, so I mean, there's some bad ones there too. But I like the boyfriend. Never Lie was one of my least favorite. I think it's possibly because I read like a lot of her others before I got there, but still, it was not a favorite of mine. 4.1 star. Yeah, I didn't read none of her romance. I don't mind if romance has one scene or something, but when the whole book is just like,
It's like
it takes away from the storyline for me.
right.
I'm not interested. This one is on unlimited, so I'm gonna put this back. Yeah, always people talking about that. All right, we just got home, but I know when I get inside it's gonna be mommy mode, so I want to show y'all what we got from the event. First, I got this gift box from a nonprofit called Embrace Grace. I got this for a friend. They're a nonprofit organization that provide support to mothers. Got a card that says a word of hope. Inspiring, imbued with the spirit to do something by or as if by supernatural or divine influence. The Lord is calling out to you. He wants to stir up your strengths and speak destiny over you. He wants to reignite your passion and infuse you with energy for your current season. You have been given the opportunity to inspire and affect those around you. Steward your influence well. Your life's testimony will provoke others into action. When experience is lacking, encourage growth that produces maturity. Motivate with kindness and teach by example. Look for the divine in ordinary places. There is wonder to be discovered even in the mundane grind of everyday life. For you are surrounded by earthen vessels bearing the Creator's image. The Lord wants to release creative miracles through you. Exalt His name and every hindrance will fall. Refresh yourself with the word and heavenly inspiration will spur you on. This was on time. Hello. Thank you, God. From that same company, I picked up a goodie bag. Oh, buy one, get one open play for kids. It has a couple candies, and then it has 2 lip glosses, and they are sealed for protection. Cute. And then this goodie bag is from the owner. Here's her sticker. Eleva Fitness. It has a resistance band. Always can use those. True Labs electrolyte drink mix. A Built bar. Everyone rants and raves about these, and I've never had one. This is the Built Puff Bar. This is the meal prep. I'm actually going to eat this for dinner. I got rice, sweet potatoes, peppers, and steak. So we'll eat this later for dinner, and I'll tell y'all how it tastes. It smells delicious. All right, it's several hours later. We're back out. Now, somebody tell me. Ooh, about to hold up. Ooh, get ready to talk smack. I'm about to snatch my edges off my head. Why is there a price scanner at the Dollar Tree? You know the little thing where scan to check price? We shouldn't be doing that at the Dollar Tree, because this supposed to be the Dollar Tree. But now that y'all want to be dollar times 5 and times 10 tree, why are we scanning items to see what the price is at the Dollar Tree? The $5.99, $8.99 tree. I'm going home. I'm going to take a shower. And I'm about to go cozy up under a blanket. Get a little editing done. I'm going to eat that meal prep that I got for dinner though. And it's calling me. I'm ready to get home. I'll do the declutter and all that next week because I have 6 days off of work. Thanksgiving, my daughter's gonna be with her dad, so I'm gonna use. And I didn't plan to cook anyway, so I don't eat holiday food. Not really. Growing up, there's 3 things that I ate every year. All I would get on my plate for Thanksgiving is the ham, the turkey sparingly, and mac and cheese. Those 3. Sometimes I would get rice dressing, but that was if I felt like it. But that's all I eat for holidays. So Thanksgiving has never been like, I can't wait to eat. Ooh, I can't wait for Thanksgiving. Never. That's not my testimony. Because I just don't eat a lot of holiday food, so it's really not even exciting time. So and for Thanksgiving, I'm gonna start on that closet and put my tree up. It's gonna get a month of shine, then get taken right down. But that's okay. It's for my daughter, not me. Thank y'all for spending the Saturday with me. Thank you, thank you. I know this week was different. It was very different. It was just, yeah, that's all I had this week. I think it's because my monthly comes in like 2 days. So the week before, it was just blah. This still was a successful week in the sense of maintaining the calorie deficit, which is what I'm most surprised and proud of, because there's a heavy correlation there for me. Usually when I'm in the gym more, I want to eat better because it fuels me for the gym. But when I remove the gym, I usually stop caring about what I'm eating. Consider it a deload week. Is it a deload week? No, it's really just a rest week. But that's okay because this is supposed to be week 6 of strength before starting hypertrophy. But so when I hit the gym back Next week we'll be in hypertrophy for the next 6 weeks, and these last 6 weeks will take us through the end of this year. We are getting these last couple pounds off to get out of 300 pounds. Did y'all watch the Danish Deception on TikTok? Did y'all watch the Danish Deception on TikTok? Let me know. Let me know. So let's see what it's hitting for. Let's see. It's well seasoned, and it's not overly salty. They said they make their own seasoning so they can control, like, you know, not too much sodium, things like that that are important. This is good. This is real good. Definitely gonna keep up with their menu on Instagram so I can know when I want to order. But just a full week of meal prep dinners, I would definitely do it. We are out the shower. The jammies are on. I think that's it. I think we're gonna go ahead and close out the vlog here because I'm about to start editing the very video that you're watching. So thank you for joining me on another week of Discipline Diaries. This week we rested. The only 2 goals that I stuck with was calorie deficit and water intake. I've been chugging water like nobody's business because water be so good and crispy. This week, leave a comment down below of, y'all are gonna see this after Thanksgiving. So leave a comment down below of what you ate yesterday. And was it good? Who messed up a plate at Thanksgiving? Who brought something they shouldn't have no business cooking? Like, who brought the mac and cheese knowing they shouldn't have brought the mac and cheese? I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Leave a comment down below of what's the best thing you ate on Thanksgiving, which was yesterday. And what are you going to do to make sure that it doesn't become a downward slope all the way through Christmas? Because we know how that goes. When the holidays come, it's like Thanksgiving hit, and then instead of getting back on track, it's just continuing on to Christmas. And then when the New Year hit, then we back. So what are you doing post-Thanksgiving? We know we got leftovers for a couple days, you know, you got it, cool. What are you doing to make sure that whatever happened on Thanksgiving isn't continuous on through the rest of this year? Because ain't nothing wrong with enjoying and living life and having time with your family, eating good food, and just enjoying yourself. But it's about a lifestyle. Enjoying and then hopping back on it because it's a part of life. It's a lifestyle. Ain't nothing wrong with enjoying yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with a little Holy Ghost. Okay, y'all. Goodbye. I'll see y'all next Friday for another week of Discipline Diaries. And we're hitting it hard next week because I'm off for 6 days at the end of that week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're in the gym. And the rest of the week, we're at home decluttering this house. Okay? I'll see y'all next week. Bye.